Thanks. So, we will begin with introducing ourselves. I've got three people along the bottom and one person in the top corner. So, Victor, we'll start with you. Who are you?
I'm Victor Sunshine. I hang out in the Nerd Discord. Quite often a player in different one shots and stuff. Today I'm going to play Revik, the perpetual victim victim in Matthew's campaigns and one shots. So let's see if he survives. I feel a bit singled out here when I see that.
I certainly did not put the people I want to kill apart from the people I don't want to kill.
Of course not. That's
Of
what we
course not.
mean.
So, the DM misses. Who are you?
I am the DM's Mrs. I'm playing Celia. She is a cleric turned druid, and today she is in Des Moines in search of her armor that someone stole from her.
Hmm. And Burgess, who are you?
I am
I
known as
mean,
Knight
Knight.
in the Nerd Herd. Um, I'm playing Burgess the Mini. We are a halfling druid who is a swarm druid and has pretty much lost their identity as an individual. We are here in Des Moines to aid Miss Celia in finding her armor, as well as talking to some contacts about a missing thing he's looking for, or
Hmm?
they're looking for.
Ooh, interesting. And Serranus, who actually Knight, you have anything interesting coming out that people might want to look at on social media or anything like that?
In about 2 weeks, I'll be debuting my new book.
Ooh,
I like to call it a swashbuckling erotic revenge story called Casa Brace, the Crimson Pirate. Um, I'll be posting stuff about that in
ooh,
places.
nice. And Serranus, who are you?
My name is Serranus. You can catch me on twitch.tv/Serranus, youtube.com/Serranus, and twitter.com/Serranus. You can also catch me every Friday morning on Judas Steer on Evil Squeegee's channel, and mostly in the Discord channel. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing with my follow commands. uh, Finally getting those working. Success.
Excellent.
All right. So, and of course, I am the Carpe Diem, and you can always find me here on at the Carpe Diem on Twitter, the Carpe Diem or twitch.tv/ the Carpe Diem, and now youtube.com/ the Carpe Diem, where you can find the videos of all of these fine programs, where you can watch them at your leisure. But of course, you cannot interact with us on YouTube as the show will already be over. How can you interact, you might ask? You can type.
How can you interact?
There you go. Thank you, dear. You can interact by typing beat in all capitals. And if you find something interesting, or can applaud something, or decide that it's really just time for Revik not to die, you can type beat in all capital letters. You can also donate using the Evil Squeegee Unnatural Dice system, where you can help the players succeed at whatever they're doing, or you can help me kill them. Which I believe Mr. Robovin has done a fantastic job with. Buffering. Let's see how I can fix that. Closing things down. Closing things down. Closing things down. I am also seeing buffering. Bleh. Let's see. Close this. Close this. Closing all of these things. Perhaps.
Stop downloading adult movies and then
The porn. You know what? You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
if you have less than a terabyte, you're a failure.
Who downloads porn anymore? Nobody
Yeah.
does that.
It's a collector thing.
I know of 3 different websites I can go to. Does that count?
Yeah, right?
There's well
it's on
over
my
a
free.
terabyte.
It's on my free NAS actually.
That's because it's.
Yeah,
I have
do
a server.
I
I
can't
do
get
have
the
those
just
2
full
Super
chat
of
Nintendo
box for
games.
some reason.
Alright.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
Zenzadunk,
Uh-huh.
Fizzlebang, I think we're going to start with you. You, I believe, are actually in the inn. Or were, until recently. But I believe you have reason to head out, do you not?
That I do. I am heading on over to the to Demore to visit the Adventurers Guild for more than one reason. The main reason for that is for me to recruit a few members of the Adventurers Guild to help Rinwin, myself, and Andromeda go help Grok the Crocslayer escape from the clutches of the great owl Kuro, who is a great force indeed within the Feywilds.
Indeed.
The second thing is that he is going over there for the Bard Festival, of which he was invited by Rinwin to participate. And he is, and it specifically said, he specifically said for him to go to the Adventurers Guild for that reason.
Excellent.
I have to ask, is it Rinwin or Rinwin? It's a big difference here.
It's Rinwin.
No.
And Rinwin seemed to not know that he seemed to feign ignorance at the fact that he was invited at first, but was joyous nonetheless.
Indeed. And why wouldn't he be?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you are going to head to Demore by the swiftest route possible, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to guess that you find yourself a horse and ride pretty much straight there. So you will be on a horse dodging ogres and other monsters for the first bit of this particular adventure.
Don't forget centaurs. They're always centaurs.
There are centaurs as well, although the monastery mostly has them corralled, so to speak. So, Burgess, Celia, and Revik arrived in Demure probably a day or so ago, and they have finally figured out where Hamish is staying. It's actually been difficult, as it seems he's been moving around recently. Hamish, of course, being the lead that you guys have on where Celia's armor might have been. In the last one-shot you guys were involved in, you came to deliver the children to the orphanage where the elves were supposed to pick them up. And Hamish was there, but after part of a night, some devils came and attacked, and Hamish, I'll use the term loosely, helped you guys kill them.
Fucking useless elf.
Bloody useless.
But the next
Going for it.
morning, Celia's armor had been replaced by some sort of facsimile.
Not the armor she's wearing, but the armor she had formerly. That is a treasure to her.
Indeed. So, you guys have finally figured out where Hamish is staying. It's hard to keep a large group of orphans secret completely, but they've been to a number of different places, and apparently he's been out, not exactly on the town every night, but he's been out doing stuff all the time, and has left most of his guards keeping the children happy. Does it have no Dungeons and Dragons? To me, it says Celia's Lost Armor, the Carpe Diem playing Dungeons and Dragons. Huh.
So
I think we had this.
It also seems to have us frozen on screen.
Yeah.
This
Awesome.
I've been fighting trying to get the message box to pop up, but yeah, no, it's been frozen for a little bit.
What is going on?
Hope at least they did a good face when it got frozen.
Contemplative.
Nice
That's
guy
good.
though. What the
I like
hell?
I'm very red though.
Okay.
You are very red.
Why? Is it because everybody's okay in Hangouts? Everybody's okay in OBS? What is going on? God damn it. So, OBS is correct. The stream is apparently broken.
Sang said about Hamish, he helped himself look like a waste of space.
Yes, he did.
Oh, useless elves. And now it's saying Celia's Lost Armor with no Dungeons and Dragons thing.
The worst case, and the worst thing about elves, they didn't even like attack the first couple of rounds, even though they have the lookouts. They're like, yeah, no, let's watch.
now Victor and you are moving, but we are not.
That's strange.
Well, of course,
But now Celia is moving.
I see.
And we
Night
see
moving.
the team misses.
Now it's just
It looks
now it's the
okay
black
to
guy
me.
and the Native American guy. Oh, there we go.
Aha!
It was just being racist. It's fine.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was being a racist
Always
against the
good.
Native American guy and the black guy.
I mean, that's some extreme delay.
Yeah. Alright. Seriously.
And I still don't have the chat box.
On a
fine, I don't
completely serious note, if anyone can figure out how to stop all of my problems with electronics, like all the random bullshit that happens all the time, $50 a month.
Stop being a wizard.
I
give
will.
Is that a promise?
Just
I
give
will
up
make it
being
my
a wizard.
highest priority while being in the US.
There's two answers. New computer, better internet.
This was a new computer very recently.
And we have the best internet.
Well, we don't quite have the best, but we have really good internet.
For
He's just a
Americans.
wizard.
I'm just a wizard.
Should have been the Carpe Wizard.
I should be the Carpe Wizard. Alright, so,
Wizard.
just to help chat see exactly where we are, although I think pretty much everybody knows.
We are in the human
Zenzadunk
lands.
started right in this area here, where Vlar is.
Mhm.
And Burgess, Revik, and Celia have traveled all the way over to here, where Vlar now is pointing. No, actually,
Can't see.
there we go. Now he's pointing
There we go.
right in
Mhm.
here, where Dumor is.
Yeah, just across the river.
Yep.
You should do a small like sign for the more, like a dot or something.
Yeah, I need to redo the map.
Or you
Opening
can just do it with
drop
a
screen
pencil
thing.
or something.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. Okay, so Let's see. Oh, that is so cool. That was not what I meant to do, though. All right.
Is that the acid breath?
Yeah.
Tark's now dead.
Right
dead.
in here. There we go. That's Demore. And Demore, of course, is the human capital of Avalor.
Where is the inn?
The inn
Is
right
like
here.
right over here.
Oh, so right next to it.
Well, it's about like a day's walk.
A good day's hard ride. Alright, so Celia and Burgess and Revik have finally found where Hamish is staying. And it is the Lazy Pony Inn. It is
Okay.
actually run by a halfling, and it is very close to the portal where the Adventurers Guild matches up with Demore. Currently, the Adventurers Guild is not connected. So, what do you
For
guys want to do?
reasons known only to Vlar at the moment. Because dragons. Does Zenzadunk find him there?
Like I said, Zenzadunk is not there yet.
Okay.
Because they got there quite a bit before you, and they spent some time looking around, and they have found the inn where Hamish is.
Okay. Well, a swarm of bees reforms into Burgess's halfling form next to Celia. Well, that took longer than expected.
You'd think he was avoiding us.
If he avoided us, he would have run right into us.
You think it would have been a lot easier to find a group of orphans?
Well, they're tiny. Used to living in the wild and all that, dodging ogres. Shall we see if we can find him? And try not to be too mad at him. Look up to see
Celia.
that it's...
Yeah. I guess let's go talk to him.
Alright. So, you guys head into the Lazy Pony, and the proprietor directs you to a secluded common room where you guys find Hamish and Rentier.
Who was Rentier again?
Rentier was the guard on top of the roof.
He was the captain that had a sentient plant thingy.
Yeah.
Well, they both had sentient plants, didn't they?
Well, one was more animated than the other.
Yeah, Rentier's was actually animated. Hamish's was not. It ruffled in the
Because
breeze.
useless.
Yeah.
Hamish is not a fantastic tool of virtue.
Not exactly.
I will look over, and then I will go over to the bar and order ale for us.
So, what are Rentier and Hamish doing?
They're both sitting there drinking together. They don't appear to be talking a whole lot.
So they're just hanging out?
Yep. They're just hanging out, drinking.
Okay, then I'm gonna just sit next to Hamish at the bar, quietly.
Alright. He looks up startled. Oh, hello. What?
Oh, hi, fancy seeing you here.
Remember doing the voice. She doesn't speak Elvish.
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
So no, she does not speak Elvish. So Rentier says, what can we help you with? As he looks at the slightly pulsating Burgess.
That is also what she said.
Oh, not much. Just came here for a drink.
I will put the ale I ordered down in front of her and Burgess. And one for myself too, obviously. Because, you know.
Rentier nods.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Hello again. I will smile over to them. Are they drinking wine?
What
Oh.
are they drinking?
Rentier appears to be drinking ale, and Hamish is definitely drinking what looks like it might be an elven wine.
Or it could be Mountain Dew. You never know.
Yeah, probably some weird flavor of Mountain Dew, though, because it's like kind of pinkish yellow.
You mean orange?
No, there's actually pink with like little flecks of yellow.
Hmm.
Oh, that's gross.
So Code Red with Goldschlager.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
So they're not talking at all.
Not to each other. Rentier appears interested in why you guys are there, though.
What do you mean appears interested?
Well, he asked what you guys were doing there, and seemed kind of engaged. And at which point you guys said, "We're just here to drink."
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of shrugged. Okay. And Hamish is just kind of sipping his wine and staring straight ahead.
I will continue
So-
speaking common and really like, so you look a bit down, something happened?
You mean aside from the devils?
But that was days ago.
Yeah. I mean, we killed off a bunch of ogres on our way down. Or over,
Yeah.
I guess. But aside from that, no. It's been fine. Stupid buffering. Why are you buffering?
I think because we have two hangouts. I think we just need to use Roll20.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can make that work.
I'm actually surprised that my computer handles Hangout and Roll20 to this point.
Alright.
Only stutters a bit.
Let's see. Alright. So you guys go ahead and keep talking, and I will see how I can get this set up.
So, if I wanted to like look them over and like see like what they're carrying and all that stuff, would that be an investigation or would that just be a perception?
That would be insight, actually.
Insight? See what
you
they're
sure?
wearing and carrying?
Oh, to see what they're wearing and carrying. You don't need to roll for that. It's just gonna be, they're obviously wearing pretty much the same stuff they were wearing before. Leather armor. Hamish just has robes. Rentier has... It looks like he probably left his bow, but he's definitely got a rapier at his side. Hamish has a little wand, but otherwise not a whole lot.
So Hamish is the one wearing robes?
Yep.
Does he look like he could hide things in the robes? Would that be insight?
That would be a perception.
Okay. I will roll perception then.
Can I also roll because I know why we're here?
Yes.
We will not roll because we don't know why we're here.
And I won't roll because I'm not there yet.
Yep.
You could roll for perception to see ogres.
And sense dunk. Give me 2 ogres. Roll for initiative.
Alright. So, Revik, you can definitively tell that he does not have the armor or the mace on him. Celia, you can tell that he's probably not wearing any armor under the robes. And he doesn't seem to have any obvious weapon. There's a wand that's kind of sticking out of one of his belts, but otherwise there's nothing.
I'm gonna look over at Revik and give him a, he seems suspicious look.
Revik will grin a bit like... He's still convinced he has nothing to do with it because he thinks he's useless. It's like... So, where's the orphans?
The orphans are up in our rooms. Being tended by my guards, and we've hired a bard as well. It is incredibly difficult to keep those children calmed down. They're wonderful little souls,
Children.
and I love them dearly.
Well, generally, if you don't feed them candy, they'll stay calm-ish.
Rentier, have we been feeding them candy? Rentier looks back at him. You said to feed them whatever they liked because you didn't know what human children ate. Yes.
Back home we all only got good berries and bark of bread.
You led a sad, sad life.
Good berries are delicious, though. Hey.
They are delicious. And nutritious, too. It's the first spell every druid learns back home.
It's true, because they heal HP.
I don't say that, but... And I have no idea what this strange disembodied voice coming from.
Okay, would Celia have explained to Burgess why we're here?
She probably would have told him that they probably would have conversed on the fact that she's looking for her armor, because the armor that she had was a fake.
Okay. So, alright, okay. Just... He's gonna give you 5 more minutes and then he's gonna blurt everything out, just so you know.
Alright. That's interesting. I'll try and leave it like that. Let's see how that works. Okay, so... what is next?
I'm gonna walk around the chairs that Hamish and Rentier are sitting in and go sit by Rentier now
Okay.
and look him over.
Alright. Rentier's just sitting there drinking ale. Hello? Did you guys make it here all right? What
Yeah.
are you looking for?
Alright. You know what I'm looking for. The same thing I was looking for before.
All right, your armor. I wish I had more information to give you. I don't know where your armor is. I don't know why you think you're missing it. You walked away with it.
Oh my god, that's a good insight roll.
Insight.
23.
Do I believe him?
Yeah, he seems like he's telling the truth.
Meanwhile, I would converse with Hamish and be like, so who's this bard you have come across, and where did you find him?
I don't know. He was just playing in one of the bars locally.
Does he
So-
have a name?
Yes, he does. His name was, what was it? Finnegan, I believe?
Finian.
Yes, Finnegan. Finnegan.
Do I
something.
recognize the name?
Probably not. He, didn't come through the inn recently. Yeah.
So why did you hire him to take care of kids?
He sang a wonderful rendition of the Ballad of Les Martis Moors.
Isn't that strange one about the strange fairy?
Yes, but it's a song from Elven culture. The great Elvish bard Rinwin penned it.
The Elvish bard with wind?
Yes.
Ah, that one.
He lived long
Legally
ago.
distinct from the human and dwarven bard, I suppose.
I'm sure that you all have it wrong. He is apparently widely traveled. Or so I'm told.
Note in head, cast the spell magic on Ridwind. You're muted, Marcel, if you're talking to us.
We don't know. He looked very not elvish last time we saw him. And Burgess's body tremors, kind of separating as they speak.
Something the matter with you? You appear to be coming apart at the seams.
Oh, that's normal.
Does Elven in this world have seams? Man, you're even more useless than I thought.
Shep wants to know if there's an orphan named Annie.
Probably.
Now there is. There's always one. One. And she's always the one left behind or something.
Singing.
He believes he's telling the truth. Don't buy it, Jules. Okay.
That's so weird. I can't get the chat on my browser, but I can get it on my phone.
What? That is weird.
I have mine set to chat only on mobile.
I think it's just Twitch being a fanny today. We can keep going
Yeah.
because it's being a fanny everywhere else.
I am still working on this. So,
But I digress. Fuck that guy.
but I digress. Fuck him. Yeah. So, yes, he tells you that he found Finnegan in a bar down the street, and that Finnegan had sung a great version of Les Martis Moors. And then he got concerned with Burgess. So, what's up, guys? What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna lean back and drink and like saunter over to sit beside Celia instead. Just listening.
Okay.
Well, as Ravic's gonna walk over, Celia's gonna walk over back to her first seat and sit next to Hamish again.
Well then I will gracefully recover and sit besides the less useless of the two elves.
So, Hamish, what about you? Do you know where do you know where my armor is?
I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. Go ahead and roll another insight check.
I'm working on it.
You said they have plants on them.
Yes.
Ah!
All right,
He's a great liar.
Whew, thank goodness for that.
I'm gonna do a thing. I think we're going. Well, first we're going to. What? I thought. Are those plants? They are interesting. Hello.
So are you going to
And
use
then
speak with plants?
Speak with plants. Yeah.
All right. So you use speak with plants, and the plant says, "Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, that's nice.
It is.
Do you get to travel much?
I do.
Spend a lot of time with these guys?
Of course,
So you see a lot of things, right?
I do.
Have you seen her armor?
Is it not what she is wearing?"
No, those are just clothes she doesn't like.
Doesn't like them. Renly will look a bit hurt.
Oh, you can speak with plants too, huh?
No, but he's.
I don't
think
know what
he
plant
actually.
sounds like.
I don't think he actually have to speak plant to speak with them.
It's
Is he speaking? Is he speaking common? What is he speaking?
No, he's speaking plant, which
Oh,
sounds
well.
like the rustle of leaves and the sound of flowers blooming.
Whatever that sounds like.
Do you have any further questions for the plant?
Oh, you didn't answer the last one.
Oh, what was the last one?
Well, you said not the one she's wearing. I was like, no, those are ones she just doesn't like.
Then no, I suppose I haven't.
Aw. How about your friend over there? Hi.
I suppose he's seen what I have.
Oh, okay. Well, she seems really sad about it. You wouldn't have noticed anything weird going on the last time you saw her, would you?
There were devils.
Did the devils touch her in a bad place?
I
I
do
wish I
not
could spoke
recall.
plant right now.
I do not recall.
That's sword in Gallot, if I remember correctly.
Did they hit her? That seems like it would be a bad place.
Maybe. Okay, well, you enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go talk to your friend over there.
Certainly.
Bye. Not I. We're gonna go talk to your friend over there. Bye.
Of course. The plant companion draped around Hamish's neck kind of ruffles a little bit, as if from a slight breeze.
Burgess, the mini, leans in the direction of Hamish's companion and bursts into a swarm of butterflies, and flutters over
Oh my word!
to where Hamish and Seamus and Celia are. Hamish and Celia are,
You mean
and then
Rentier?
reform. Rentier, sorry, too many people. And reform
No, I'm by
into.
Hamish now.
I'm by
Yeah, she
Renly.
did move by Hamish. See, you messing me up now. And reform next to Hamish and Hamish's plant. Hello.
Hello.
Got a question for you,
Certainly.
if you would be so kind.
Certainly.
That one right there, her name's Celia. You've seen her before.
Yes.
She's looking for her very, 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 very special armor. Not the ones that she left with. That's apparently not right. But apparently the armor she was wearing beforehand, that she was carrying with her for some reason.
Ah. Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
Where?
in her things when she arrived.
The first time or this time?
The first time.
Did you see them when she left?
She had them with her.
The same ones?
She took them out and made a big fuss. And then left with them.
That's why we're here. She made a big fuss.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
I will sit down and do the ritual to detect magic.
All right. Hamish looks over at you as you're doing this ritual. And he says, "What are you looking for?"
Magic.
Very smart. You're very
I know, right?
clever.
So stop interrupting me. Does he look a bit like worried or anything?
He doesn't appear particularly worried, no.
Well, then I will continue doing my ritual for the next 9 minutes and 53 seconds.
Okay. Alright. So you finish your ritual, and the detect magic goes off, and you look around, and you notice that Burgess is rather magical. You also notice that Celia has a slight magical aura. I believe you've got a magic item or two as well. And you notice that the wand appears to be somewhat magical. And you also notice that the rapier Rentier is holding appears to be slightly magical.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for... I was gonna ask them, hey, could I look through your Solier's rooms?
Hamish looks up at you guys and goes, "There is no reason for you to be going through our things. We did not
I'm not
take
go-
your silly armor, you left
I
with
don't
it."
need to go through the things. I just need to take a look.
Oh, very well. He stands up in a huff and guides you guys upstairs. And,
I will look for the kind of magical aura I felt from Celia's things last time.
Yep. You do not find anything, although roll a perception check. You do not find the armor. However, roll a perception check.
9.
Alright, 9. You get a funny sensation, but you can't figure out what it is. But you detect something familiar, but none of the items you're seeing match it at all.
I'm gonna try to follow this feeling, if you know what I mean. And I would lean over to Celia and be like, I sense something.
Something, huh?
It's very faint.
Alrighty then.
Can I follow, take another look out, a look through?
Sure.
Would that be another perception, or is it investigation by now?
I will let you go with investigation. But it's going to be more difficult because you're going off of a basically failed perception check that didn't give you very much.
I can't roll in this fucking game.
Yep, there's an inkling of familiarity, but nothing strong. You are certain that the armor is not in any of their rooms. In one of the rooms, you actually see Finnegan sitting there singing The Many Deaths of Mike. And let me find the verse that he sang. This, by the way, is another of the entries by one of the people.
By one of the people.
Who will be in the Bard shot.
There's the rest of that sentence.
Unfinished sentence.
One sunny day a mage walked past. Help me, sir, I pray ye cast. Fireball to the face, what a blast, and Mike burnt to a crisp. And you can all thank Storm for that one. As his character is Finnegan. Anyway, this appears to be amusing the children to no end, as they love hearing all the different ways Mike has died.
I've seen him die 3 times, I think.
Are they just like in the soldiers' rooms listening to this Finnegan bard?
Yep. It looks like one of the rooms has been mostly cleared away, and Finnegan is standing up on the bed like it's a stage, and the kids are all crowded around him on the floor, sitting cross-legged and everything. And I'm almost done resetting this up, so I'm gonna have to reload something pretty soon. Got that part. Alright.
So I don't see any, like, auras in the room.
No, there's no aura in this one. It looks like, except for Finnegan has a something. It's not important. It doesn't look anything like the armor. But he's got some sort of a magical item.
Yeah, I will lean over to see there. Nope. Nothing magical in here. Is Rentier following us?
Yeah, Rentier follows just to make sure that nothing bad is happening. Not that it would, of course.
No, of course not.
So, is there any way that I could, like, get one of the older kids away from the distraction of the bard?
Oh, sure.
Hey, kid,
Yeah,
what's your name?
Annie.
Okay, Annie.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about devil summoning that happened at the orphanage just before we got you out of there with the elves?
Let's see, with the elves, no, not really. I mean, we got there, and then we went down into the dorms, and then we went to sleep, and then everybody's shouting and everything, and that really short guy, what was his name? He was Rizzle. He taught us to play Fairy Fairy Princesses, right? Man, he sucked at that game.
Yeah.
He sucked at that game so
But,
bad.
okay.
He couldn't give us the fighting part.
Okay, but we're not talking about pretty princesses or whatever the hell, whatever you were playing.
Yeah.
There was salt. Listen to me.
Oh, dread.
There was salt on the ground in a circle.
What?
Did you guys have salt? Were you keeping salt
No.
in the orphanage?
Why would we keep salt in the orphanage, aside from, like, putting it on food? It tastes really good on some kinds of food. Like chicken. It tastes really good on chicken. I learned that.
Did you see the circle of salt?
The circle of salt. What do
Yes,
you mean?
outside the orphanage. There was a... Never mind. Never mind.
This is why we don't let Celia around children.
No, this is
No,
not why.
no, that's not why. No, that's not
Even
why.
close.
There is another reason why,
Uh,
of which
I believe there's what, 4 or
Zensidok
5 bodies.
Five.
Zensidok does not. Yeah, she
You know
has
what?
Five bodies.
It was an
children.
accident, okay?
5 children on her hands
It was an
Splattered.
accident.
by a loud thunderclap.
It was an accident.
Could be worse. It's only like penta homicide.
Yeah.
It's only human children.
Yeah, nobody cares about demon. They will just be demon food anyway soon.
No, that's not true.
They would. They were older in
No,
this
they
way as a
wouldn't.
samurai.
That's not how demon summoning works.
They were.
No, I didn't see any salt circles. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I go back to
Celia's
the-
already walked away.
Can I go back? Fine. She's gonna walk back to the concert and sit down, kind of huffing. Took me away from the music. Just asked me about stupid salt. God damn it. And Mommy Poppy
I was
Pin
worried
goes,
about swearing.
Annie, language.
I would be like, huh? She reminds me of someone. I would look over to Celia.
Oh.
Oh. He's a sassy bitch who needs a firm slap. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Wait a minute. Why is this still buffering for everybody else? Oh, well. Okay. So,
It's not buffering. We're
On my phone, it's
So-
fine.
I'm gonna try to get the attention of one of the youngest kids. You, psst, kid. You.
So while this is going on, Burgess happens to come up, and Burgess happens to be a clouder of kittens, and they swarm the room and all the children.
That's cheating.
chaos ensues.
As everybody's definitely afraid of kittens.
Aw. What the fuck?
Alright, let's see if not having my stream up helps at all. Let's see if that works.
Sarah P said it hadn't buffered for her in a long time.
Well, it
Yeah,
was
it
buffering for me like a crazy person.
yeah, it's fine on my phone.
That's because you're using up your own bandwidth.
That's probably true. Okay, so I guess we're good with the buffering for now, so that's good. Excellent, but I have a backup just in case. So, the kids are just distracted as hell as this swarm of kittens just descends upon them, and they're all petting and purring, and some of them are screaming, and Finnegan kind of stops in the middle of the song. Finnegan, by the way, is a halfling.
Then we all get comfortable and settle in laps of various children. Pick one. Celia.
I was picking one.
So the youngest one that
You
you feel you
distracted
could
them.
get moderate conversation out of. Okay, a little girl comes, is the one that you've picked. How are you going to get her away from the kitten pile?
The kitten pile
I'm
leads
just
her.
gonna- I'm just gonna like whisper over to her. Hey,
Yeah?
did you see a circle of salt outside the orphanage?
Was it on the way to Demore?
Yes.
I didn't see it. I was busy running around and playing Pretty Princess Fairies. I liked the unicorn.
No, outside of the orphanage. Like on the ground. Or
Yeah, I wasn't really
Something.
paying attention. I was playing fairy princesses, pretty princesses.
do you
fairies.
do you play with salt at the orphanage?
No.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. Mama Poppy Pin says stay away from the salt. It doesn't taste good either. What are you trying to learn from this child?
I'm trying to learn if she's actually telling the truth if they don't play with salt at the orphanage.
They do not play with salt at the orphanage. Salt is not a toy.
They don't use salt to summon things.
Doesn't
Because
seem
that
like
would
it.
be incredibly stupid.
You could talk to Mama Poppy Pin.
We all know it only blocks ghosts.
Mama Poppy Pin doesn't like me.
No, she does not.
I wonder why.
Body count 5.
So far.
So far.
Don't worry, Celia. It's only kittens. They're not tigers. You don't have to fund away here. I don't say that in character.
Good. I might slap you.
Do kids in the States grow up playing Salt?
Obviously.
I bet this little dick of a girl isn't even playing Princess Bobo Wisp on a magical journey, right? Oh, okay.
It's now Captain Rizzle to you.
I'm gonna go back to Rabbit and I'm gonna nudge him and be like, hey, go ask Mama Poppy Pin if they use salt to make summoning circles.
I would look over to her and like, okay. And then go over to Mama Poppin and be like, do you use salt for demonic summoning? Or devil summoning? Because, you know.
Demonic summon? We don't summon demons.
Devils! I changed my mind. God!
We summon devils, and no, there is no way we would use salt. That would be stupid. A slight wind could come and blow the circle away.
You seems very knowledgeable about devil summoning.
Thank you. Yes, I've done it a few
'cause
times. I'm not very good at it, as you obviously could tell.
Well, yes, but knowledge and proficiency isn't really the same.
Yes, true.
So we found like a demonic circle that was made out of salt right outside the orphanage last time we were there.
I did notice that there was a little bit of a strange white powder on the ground as we were going back to Demore, but aside from that, I'm not sure what it was. It was spread all over the ground. I suppose
It was a
could have been in
demonic circle.
circle.
It was a summoning circle. And it's probably what been used to be summoning the demons who attacked us.
They weren't demons. They were
Devils. Whatever.
Yes, that would make sense, but who would have done that?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well,
Do you
I
know
don't
anything?
know.
Do you have any ideas who could be that and why they would use salt?
I have no idea why they would use salt. That would be incredibly stupid.
If they wanted to let the demons out, would that be a good thing to do?
Well, I suppose that could be the case.
It's happening again. And I will go back to Celia.
You said it's happening again to Mama Poppy Pin?
Yes. Well, yes, out in the
She
the
looks
air.
up very concerned. And at that point, Zenzadunk, you arrive in Demure.
Oh, finally! These humans are creeping me out.
And you are informed that the Adventurers Guild has been put on an unscheduled break and should be back within the next several days.
Why? What happened when I was gone?
Apparently a dragon was found in Brudel, and, you know, procedures being what they are, all resources were instantly sent to Brudel that were available, And as you know, changing or turning back the teleportation and travel and transportation and all of that crazy magic that makes the Adventurers Guild what it is, doesn't really get started up so quickly.
Yes, that I understand that.
Yes, so,
Any word from the Adventurers Guild on the progress on that? On the dragon?
it seems the dragon was run off.
Oh, that's not good. Well, it's good, but I'm sad they didn't kill it.
Yes, it is unfortunate, but perhaps another time.
Perhaps another time. Another day.
They
Another one shot.
they only lost about 150 maybe, maybe a few more, 200 dwarves from Brudel in that attack. It really could have been much worse.
Vlar would know, but he's also in Brudel at the moment. Not Brudel, Demore at the moment. But I don't. That was Moose Horny because Moose Horny
Yes,
because Zenzaduk doesn't know Vlar
indeed.
at all. They may have crossed paths, but they don't know each other.
Sure.
Anyway,
So, what are you here to report back? I thought you were taking a short vacation.
yeah, that would put me.
And where's the Croc Slayer?
About that. He is resting at the moment. Technically, the truth. Um,
Sure.
um, he he definitely is all right. He's just resting at the moment. He had a long day.
He's definitely okay. It's not like I've lost him or anything.
It's not like an archfey of reality bending proportions hasn't captured him or anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, sure.
uh, yeah, I'm sure he'll be around.
Sure.
But for right now,
So what brings you back to Demore then? And looking for the Adventurers Guild?
well, I need to recruit a few people.
All right.
Also, Renwin told me to come here for the Bard Festival.
Oh, right. Yeah, I have no idea where that is.
I'm sure I'll get something from him
You
soon.
know, there was another guy who was looking for it earlier today. He's I think he's at the Lazy Pony?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, his name is Finnegan. He's not a member of the Adventurers Guild, which is a little odd. But he's actually been here for about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I'll see about that. Thank you.
Sure.
And I trot on over to the pony.
All right, so you find your way up to the room where Burgess the Many is laying in lots of children's laps. Nice work on that one. And you see Celia and Revik standing there in the room, both of them not looking terribly happy. And you see two other elves in there, not looking terribly happy. And with that, we will take our top of the hour break.